Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friend, look, the life we are living is indeed very, very precious. There shouldn't be any doubt in it at all that the life we are living is very, very precious indeed. So, my dear friends and fellows, I think we need to protect our life, and the prime part of our life is the youth. The prime part of our life is the middle age. So, dear friends and fellows, people often remember once this time is gone, once the youth and the middle age is gone, the person, we people start thinking that I used to be that much happy, I used to be that much active, and I was living a fuller life, which I am unable to live a fuller life at the moment because of my old age, because I am in my 50s, 60s, or even 70s. So I think that there are ways and techniques which does enable us to become, to live a more fuller life even once we have crossed our 50, our 60, or even our 70. We can live very well. We can lead a very active and a happy life if at all we people, do understand certain things. The certain things which we are going to talk about, and these certain things are only nine in number. So these nine things I believe are highly beneficial, and for all of us, even for the younger people, even for the people in the middle age, and even for the people who are who are in their 60s or 70s. What are those nine things which will help us a lot in stay highly active, energetic? So what are those nine things? Let's look upon all that one by one. First of all, it is stay active physically. Stay active physically. It matters, and it does matter a lot really, because physical activity, it is extremely important, because if at all we are not providing a kind of physical activity to our muscles, to our joints, and what does happen then, these become weak, and these become very weak because we are not using it. So, my dear friends and fellows, we need to use our muscles, our joints. So, we need to exercise. We need to at least do a very good amount of walk, a very good amount of walk, at least some 30 to 60 minutes of walk in a single day. And it will be even ideal if at all we are seen doing it for 1 hour in a day, are 40, 50 minutes, 60 minutes in a day. So that is the number one thing which I think is extremely important. And now the second thing is, that is the lifelong learning. This is the lifelong learning. Learning, many of the people are of the view that learning is only for the younger folks who are attending their school, their colleges, or the universities. I think it's not true at all. Learning is for everybody, even the people who have crossed their 50s, 60s. I think they can keep learning. Even if at all they are somewhere in their 70s, I think we need to keep learning. Never ever think that I have learned whatever I could and I can't learn more. I think learning is extremely important. It makes us more and more competent person. It makes us more and more better person. So there is a prophetic saying, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said that seek knowledge from cradle to grave. So I think we need to keep getting the information, the knowledge, the skills. I, that is very important, because learning and growing, these are interconnected. Learning and growing, these are automatic. Anybody who is growing, it is only because they are learning, and everybody who have stopped growing, it is only because they have stopped learning. So lifelong learning, very, very important. Keep learning something new all the time. So the third thing is, that is keeping a positive outlook, keeping a positive outlook, keeping a positive outlook, staying positive. Never be negative person at all. Always stay positive, always remain hopeful that yes, I can do that, it is quite doable, I can do that. So I can do that, that the life is good one, the people are good, the life is good, the world is good. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't become a practical person. Being a realistic and practical person, that is also important. but never ever, never ever become negative person toward the life, or toward your life, or toward the world. So that is the third thing. That is the this is the that is the third thing which we need to keep practicing in our keep practicing throughout our life, staying, having a positive outlook. Now the fourth is, that is, stay socially connected. We do need to stay socially connected. Never become socially isolated. Never be so satisfied with your number of contacts. Always keep increasing your social circle. Always keep improving your social circle. It is very, very important indeed that we are expanding our social connection. So that is, stay socially connected. Now the sixth is, the fifth is, embracing change. Embracing the change is very, very, very important. Although every challenge does contain certain new challenges in it, but trying to overcome those challenges, it is not difficult. And once we are trying to do that, actually we are improving our level of confidence, improving our level of capability. So that all matters, and matters a lot, really. So my dear friends and fellows, that is living, that is embracing change. Every change, if at all there are certain challenges which are there to enhance our level of confidence and capability. At the same time, there are opportunities to find. Yes, we do need to find the opportunities. So finding the availing the opportunities is also very, very important, and these does exist. There is no change without new challenges, without new opportunities. So now the sixth is living with gratitude. Yes, we need to live with the gratitude. Living with the gratitude, being grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for what? Because although I don't have everything else, still I have certain things which are very important, which are very precious indeed. So never ever, underestimate the things which you are possessing. Because some many of the people, they take it for the granted. But once those facilities, once those things are lost, only then they start realizing how important those things were. And now it becomes the matter of the challenges and the troubles and the problems. Definitely, there are certain challenges and the problems in our life, but at the same time, we don't have all the problems in the world. There are people who are having much, much more, whose life, there are people, their life is much, much more challenging as compared to that of ours. So I think always practice gratitude. And now the seventh is pursuing passion. Yes, we need to pursue the passion. Pursuing of the passions is very, very important. All of us have certain interest. All of us have certain passion. So all of there must be certain values. We need to take care of our interest. We need to take care of our passion. We need to take care of our values. So I think passions make our life much, much brighter and much, much better. So never ignore, never put it on the back burner. Rather, give proper importance to your passions as well. And now the eighth is practicing mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness. What is this, by the way? The mindfulness, the practicing of the mindfulness actually mean that although there are certain things which needs attention about our past, there are certain things about our past which needs attention, but we need to learn whatever we can. We need to forgive the people. We need to seek forgiveness from the people. We need to settle the issues. But at the same time, I think that we need to plan and prepare for our future. But as far our focus is concerned, it must be on the present moment, must be on the present moment. That all the past or the past or the future, it must be while we are having the paper pencil and we are writing. Otherwise, we need to focus upon our present moment, and that is called mindfulness. Now, the ninth and the last is laughing often. Yes, laughing often. Laugh, have, crack jokes, and enjoy the jokes, even if at all these are in you. But do understand that do not sprinkle salt on any other's wounds at all. So that is very, very bad. Otherwise, do not ridicule the people. Do not ridicule the people, but learn the humor. humor, having a sense of humor, that makes our life very colorful, and the people become more and more interested in our life as well. If at all we are having developing the sense of humor as well. So these are the nine things actually which keeps us young for all the time, forever in our life. I think if at all we want to make our life colorful enough, energetic enough, active enough, all of these nine things are extremely beneficial and useful for me and for you and for all the people.